Hello YouTube. So I am going to go over another katana project that I have going on right now. This time it's a Shinsakuto, and it's a blade that I got. It's in polish, and that's about it. Blade and polish. So I need habaki and seppa and all of the malarkey that goes into a finished blade. Now bear in mind that this series is going to be a video log of stuff that I do to finish this project, but I'm not the one actually doing any of the work. I'm just the guy that buys it. So if you're like me and you like custom swords and you're interested to see kind of the process in which they come out, this might be interesting to you. This is a blade that I picked up on eBay. I don't honestly remember a whole lot about it. I remember I was lucky to get it, and then it sat on a shelf for a while, and now I'm looking to get it finished up. On any note, it's a blade in polish. It came this way. It was a little bit rusty, and I did some very minor cleanup work to get it the way it is now, which required, mostly Mother's Mag polish and time. The Mother's Mag polish didn't change the polish very much, but it did remove some of the detail in the blade, but it also removed the rust and saved me a lot of money because now I don't have to send it off to another polisher to get done. Also, a blade like this is really probably going to be for Aya or cutting, or somebody that wants, like a finished custom blade. It's a 29-inch blade. It's in a desirable length for, a lot of large North American folks, and so that's really what it's going to be for. So distracting the artfulness of the polish wasn't something that I was too concerned about. I'll show you some of the details here, what you can see. It's a relatively straight blade. It has a little bit of character in it, but overall, well, actually, I'm going to show some higher resolution photos here in just a second. I just thought I'd show some video of the blade. I don't know what I'm going to do yet in terms of color, fittings, any of that kind of stuff. So if you have some suggestions, let me know. I'm going to move on now to the actual high-res photos, and I'll walk through those. We'll start at the Kasaki here for these high-resolution photos. You can see a standard Shinogi Zakuri geometry. It's got a pretty wide profile, so it's going to be a nice cutting blade, functional for Aya or Kata if that's what you're doing, but it'll perform pretty well, at least I'm guessing, by its geometry. It'll do reasonably well with cutting. You see, I'm not sure exactly what the hamon type is or what the name of it is, but you see the wider parts of the hamon are near the manouchi, or the top third of the blade where most of your cutting is done. That's not terribly uncommon in swords. It's just I don't know the name for it. I don't know what kind of hamon style that's called. It's rather interesting and different looking though, and that's my goal here. My end goal with this blade, honestly, is to finish it and then put it up for sale. 29 inches, well, I may end up keeping it. That's always a distinct possibility when it's a blade that could be my size. But my initial intention is to finish it and sell it. So I'm thinking that that's probably going to be the next owner, somebody that wants to use it for cutting. But I have no idea, honestly, what it's going to feel like when it's all done and mounted up. They can change pretty substantially after it's all done. And I don't know what colors or schemes I'm going to do either. It's going to be something reasonably generic. If anyone has any recommendations or suggestions, feel free and let me know color schemes that you think would look good. I think the blade overall, in the end, is going to be unique. It'll be something that I'm guessing when it's all said and done will probably be around $3,000 to $3,500, depending on the parts that I go into it. But it's a relatively basic Japanese-made blade, and it's not going to garner tens of thousands of dollars. It's going to be real basic by the time it's all done. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this series and following the project. If you have any comments, suggestions, let me know. Thanks again.